Rita, I think I deserve to know the truth. Now, if you still have feelings for me, now is the time to tell me what's wrong.
Ed.
Now, Rita.
All right, I'll try to explain. Ed, please try to understand.
I will. I will if you give me the chance.
Ed, first, I want you to remember that none of this is your fault. None of it. Will you remember that?
Why don't you let me decide that, okay?
No. Whatever happened, happened because of me, not you.
Rita.
Grandpa said to get a sweater.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we should have remembered that. Why don't you go on and get it, huh?
Daddy, would you please help me?
Why?
They're in a top drawer.
Oh. Okay, honey. Just tell me which one you want, okay?
Hello.
Rita?
Yes.
You okay?
Craig, what do you want? Do you want Ed?
No. If he'd answered, I would have had to think up some medical business.
Craig, what is it?
Look, Rita, I'm worried about something. Sarah McIntyre knows that I was down in St. Lucia when you were.
I know.
You know?
Yes, and I imagine she's come to a few conclusions about that, too. I don't know.
Here you go, honey. All set. That looks very pretty on you, too. Just don't forget it at the restaurant,
I'm
okay?
afraid you have the wrong number. This is 8764.
That would give me a beat. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Go on. Have a good time.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye. Who's that on the phone?
Wrong number.
Ah, good. All right, honey, what were you about to say when she came in?
Ed, the reason I have to get out of here is because I cannot stand your disapproval all the time.
I think you better explain that.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Every time you look at me, I can tell what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
That if I had come forward immediately about Roger, Holly wouldn't have married him, and none of the rest of this would have happened.
Rita, I've told you that I don't hold you responsible.
Oh, you say that, Ed, but deep down you do. You've even said it in anger. It's not just you, it's everybody. Everybody in Springfield thinks that if I had come forward sooner, Roger would be alive and in jail instead of Holly. And you know what? You're right. You're all right. And I just can't handle it anymore.
Rita, I have never meant to blame you.
Not consciously, but in the back of your mind, it's there all the same.
If that's true, I think it's something I can get over.
Ed, it's just not how you feel, it's how I feel. When I'm here in Springfield with you, I'm faced with it all the time. Everybody's always talking about poor Holly. Poor Holly, it's driving me crazy.
Rita, this trip to your mother's,
What about it?
is it just a trip, or is it the end of our marriage?
I don't know.
You don't know.
All I know is that right now, for the time being at least, I can't stay with you.
And now, the guiding light.
All right, Katie, what's on your mind?
Nothing. I just saw you sitting all by yourself. I thought you might want some company.
Oh, come on, sit down. Be my guest.
Actually, I kind of wanted to know what you were writing. It doesn't look like medical stuff.
No. Katie, these are applications to other hospitals for staff positions.
Oh, Mark.
Why not?
You don't want to leave Cedars, do you?
No, I don't want to leave Cedars, but there are no openings here.
There just was one.
Right, and Greg Fairbanks got it, remember?
Well, I told you it's not the last opening. Mark, you can't leave Cedars. You're a terrific doctor. You're the best resident we ever had. You're conscientious and you care about people.
Thank you for saying those nice things about me, but I'm just going to have to care about people someplace else.
Well, I don't want you to go. Give me those things.
Katie!
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Sarah?
I'm going to have to do this all over again.
Oh, gosh. Good. Oh, you have towels.
Yeah, I hope these papers weren't important.
Oh, no, just my whole professional future, that's all.
I'll type them over for you, Mark. Really,
I would rather do it myself, all right?
Well, sounds like a pretty good offer to me.
I thought
Sarah, you don't understand. She just sabotaged me.
What?
It would be like consorting with the enemy.
Mark, you think I would do this on purpose?
Absolutely.
Mark.
Hello there.
Oh,
What happened?
nothing, just some spilled coffee.
Can I pour you a cup?
No, thanks, it wasn't my coffee that spilled.
Well, will you join me for a cup of coffee anyway?
No, thanks, I'm expected back on the floor. Excuse me.
Hey, Evie. Join me for a cup of coffee?
No thanks, Greg.
Okay. What's up? How come you're here so late?
Oh, I was just looking for Dr. Marlowe. I have a few things to give him about the shop.
Oh, were you able to track him down?
No, well, I have to try. He's a hard person to catch up with.
Say, Evie, do you know Sarah McIntyre?
Oh, a little bit. Rita probably knows her a little better, though.
Got the feeling I'm on her bad book list.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Evie. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Well, what is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some family stuff, that's all.
Well, your mother's all right, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's fine. It's not that.
Evie, I'm your old friend, remember? Hey, you can talk to me.
Greg, might as well tell you because you're going to find out anyway, but Rita's leaving Ed.
Oh, well, I should think you'd be excited.
Do you know, I'm just dying to be my own boss. I hated having Dad co-sign the loan with me, though. But you know how banks are. I didn't have any collateral, so that's the only way they'd give me one.
Oh, we'll hope. I'm sure he was very glad to help you out with this.
I'm a little worried about the money, though. What happens if something goes wrong?
Nothing's going to go wrong. Everything's going to go beautifully.
Well, I want so much to be totally independent of everybody.
Well, you're on your way.
Yeah. I've been feeling as if it's just got to be me against the world. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody around protecting me or standing behind me waiting for me to fall.
Well, darling, I think your attitude is admirable.
If people help you, it seems that they've got certain rights in your life. You know what I mean?
I don't think it has to be that way.
Well, I don't want that anymore. I want to be able to make my own mistakes, too.
Well, Hope, your father certainly would never interfere.
Oh, no, I didn't mean Dad alone. I mean just people in general.
Well, maybe you're right.
Oh, listen, I didn't tell you. I found a great little store down on Warner Boulevard.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
it's small and it needs a lot of work. And I asked the bank to hurry up the loan, and I asked them to hold it until the loan's finished being processed. And oh, Grandma, I mean, I can already imagine what the sign's going to look like. I mean, it's just going to be Hope Bauer, interior designer.
Well, darling, for what it's worth, I think you're going to do marvelously. And what's more, I'm very proud to have a granddaughter like you.
Thanks, Grandma.
I didn't realize how upset you've been.
Oh, Ed, it's a lot of things. For one thing, I am not looking forward to taking care of Christina for the next 12 years.
I mean, that might not happen. Something else could...
Yeah, sure, I know. You think that maybe she'll get off on parole, or might get her off on an appeal, or...
Yes.
Her sentence is still 12 years, Ed.
Rita, look. When you married me, you knew that I had Freddie.
Oh, Ed, Freddie is a big boy. He doesn't need me to chase him around all day long. And he's away at boarding school anyway. I didn't bargain, though, to look over a 5-year-old 24 hours a day.
I know that you and Christina haven't gotten along.
No, and she's not your child, Ed. She's Roger's child.
I know.
Besides that, some women are very good at taking care of other people's children, and they become nursery school teachers. I became a nurse. And that's another thing. I love my work. It's very important to me. When you told me to stay home and take care of Christina...
You're back at work now.
Well, I know how you feel about it. You feel like we owe it to Holly to take care of Christina. I can't stand that you blame me for everything that happened to Holly. And by making me take care of Christina for the next 12 years, it's like rubbing it in.
Rita, I haven't.
Oh, Ed, I'm not saying you do it consciously, but I do think it's been your way of punishing me.
Rita, I have never, ever tried to punish you.
Ed, whether you have meant to or not, you have. There have been times I have been so lonely I felt like climbing these walls.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because at first, I thought it was me. I thought there was something missing in me. And I wanted to please you. I wanted to be the kind of wife you expected me to be. And then for a while, I just felt I deserved the punishment. But I've worked through that, Ed. It's just not me. And I have been trying to tell you for weeks.
Rita, we can have Barbara take care of Christina.
Ed, you don't want that. It's not just that, it's so much else.
What else?
Ed, I'm telling you, these are my problems. This is not your fault.
It certainly seems to be very much my fault.
No, it's not really. It's me. And what I've done. And what I haven't done. I've changed, Ed. Everything that's happened has changed me. And I'm just not the same person I used to be.
Honey, you haven't changed. You're still the same lovely, wonderful woman that I married.
No, I'm not, Ed. I'm not. I'm all mixed up. I feel emotions I never felt before, and there are some emotions that I don't feel at all.
When did this start? When did you start to feel this way?
I don't know.
Rita. It seems to me that we have had a lot of very wonderful, warm, intimate relations together. You certainly weren't unhappy then.
Edward, I'm cooking breakfast for Christina. Oh, we're making love. I just don't feel the same way I used to at all.
You certainly enjoyed it when we made love. That's been wonderful for both of us.
And I'm sorry, I just can't talk about it.
Yeah, it was a rough day today.
You don't know how rough. What's he doing in there?
Lloyd? Who knows? Maybe he's working on that little surprise he has in store for you.
Great. Just what I need, one of Floyd's surprises.
Well, you're in a basic black mood tonight.
You noticed.
Just a lucky guess.
Harry, if Mark Hamilton leaves Springfield, my whole life's gonna be ruined.
Is he really leaving?
Yes. He's filling out applications for another hospital today. If he gets accepted someplace else, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. What?
Shrivel up and die, that's what I'm gonna do. Floyd? Floyd!
What?
Can I get in my room?
Why? What do you need?
I want a new pair of shoes. I got a blister.
Suffer a little longer. No, here, wait.
It's the wrong shoe. It's wrong for the wrong foot, anyway.
Ah, some people are never satisfied.
I think I could get him arrested somewhere. What are you banging on in there, anyway? Floyd! What are you banging on?
Ah, that, sister, is your surprise.
My surprise. Tomato and the kisser, is that it?
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Keep them closed.
They're
Give 'em closed.
They're closed. What do you... All right, they're closed.
Now, I'm not saying that you deserve a present or anything, Katie. I mean, when did you ever do anything nice for me?
Floyd.
Like, you won't even sew a button on my shirt when I ask you.
I think I just might,
Dad, just keep your eyes closed.
All right, they're closed.
But, to show you that there are no ill feelings.
Yeah?
Okay, open your eyes. Turn around.
Floyd! Oh, no.
It's a stage for your hand puppets. You like it?
Do I like it? Oh, Floyd. Oh, when did you do this? Where did you do it?
Well, I did it downstairs in the basement and up here.
Look, it's even got footlights.
Those are Christmas tree lights.
Oh, I love it.
Floyd, this is sensational.
Ah, yeah, thanks. It's, it's the first one that I ever made, so, you think it'll be okay?
Is it gonna be okay? Oh, Floyd. Give me that puppet. Wait. Now, how do you open
Here,
it?
I'll put it in.
Okay. Wait, I go back.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
you got it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna like my new home.
Ah, no kidding.
Hey, Hill. Think this is a good apartment for a nice and sexy girl like me?
I think it's great.
Oh, of course. Interior decorator wasn't too terrific. Of course, you can't choose your brothers now, can I? Come here, brother.
What?
Like to give you a big kiss.
No, no thanks. That's okay. I only like kisses from real living dolls.
Oh, crushed. Oh.
Floyd, this was so nice of you to make this for Katie.
It's no big deal. They had all these packing crates
A
downstairs.
packing crate? I'm living in a packing crate? Ours.
Look, I'm going to be making dinner in a minute. Why don't you have dinner with us?
Hillary.
Oh, look at it. I'm the one who's cooking. I want to make something nice for Floyd.
Oh, you don't need to. That's okay.
No, really, I want to. Look, why don't you give me a half an hour, and I'd like to whip up something really special for you.
Oh, don't go to any special trouble. I'll eat anything.
I know you will. Look, why don't you make yourself scarce for a little while, and I am going to make you a very, very special treat. You deserve one.
Okay, terrific. I'll see you later. I guess one special favor deserves another, huh?
Hey, Floyd.
Yo.
Thanks.
No sweat.
Rita, what you said a little while ago about feeling different about things, you said that included making love.
That's right.
What did you mean? Is there some problem when we make love that I'm not aware of? I know that when I come home from work, sometimes I'm tired, but that doesn't happen very often.
No.
Then what is it?
Chrissy? Well, the gate was open, so we drove right on in.
Yeah, I left it open.
Well, Chrissy really enjoyed a dinner, didn't you, Chrissy? Huh?
Yeah, it's very good.
I want to tell you something. It was quite an honor for me to have dinner with such a beautiful young lady.
Well, I'm glad you both enjoyed yourselves.
Is that your puppy?
Yeah, that's Monsieur. You want to see him?
Honey, why don't you wait until some other time to show Adam the puppy, okay?
When is Roger coming back, Grandpa?
Well, Chrissy, Roger's going to be gone for a long, long time.
He was supposed to. He told me he was going to give me a cat named Love You.
Say, honey, I think your puppy needs to be taken out for a little run. Okay?
Christina, be sure to close the gate to his yard. Last time he dug up all the flowers. Ed.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go in and lie down. I don't feel very well. Excuse me, Adam.
Rita.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, Adam, thank you a lot for taking Christina out.
No problem. Ed, listen, I thought we might be able to talk about that equipment you need for your sleep research center.
Sure. Well, what about it?
Well, a lot of companies make it, and I thought, well, we might seek some competitive bids.
Listen, Adam, can you hold on to that just a minute? I just want to check on Rita, okay?
Sure. I want to help you.
Help me!
Roger, if you can't be honest with me, at least be honest with yourself. You know what you did to her.
Oh, you really are something, you know.
I think you need psychological help, Roger. I'm your father, and I want to see that you get
Get out of here! My father? Come on! When have you ever helped me? Any problem I've ever had, you just made it worse. Get the hell out of here! Go on!
Where's Roger? You've moved him.
Come out into the corridor.
Where's Roger?
Mr. Thorpe, it is too late. We did our best. We did everything we could. It was no use. We couldn't save your son. I'm sorry.
The grace of our Lord Jesus, and the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Ghost be with us all evermore. Amen.
Thank you.
be in touch with you in a day or two. You may want someone to talk to.
Thank you.
Can I take you to your car?
No, thank you. I'd like to have a few moments alone.
I told her to take it easy.
What?
Rita, she asks to be excused. She doesn't feel up to talking to anyone tonight.
Of course. You know, Ed, I was just thinking about Roger. I was wondering whether Mike knew anything more about foul play.
Adam, listen to me. I need a big favor from you tonight, okay?
You sure? Anything. What is it?
Could you possibly take Christina out again for the evening?
Sure, yes. Perhaps there's a performance at the Children's Theater. We could try that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Good. I'll tell you what. I'll see if Barbara's available too.
Good. It'll be a big help. I need some time to talk to Rita alone.
No problem.
Thanks, Adam. Christina, honey, come back inside and wash your hands. You're going to go out with Adam again. Maybe Barbara, too.
Rita said something about a trip.
Yeah, she wants to go out of town to visit her mother for a while, and I don't want her to go.
When I'm my own boss, I won't have any more of that to worry about.
Right.
And now I just want to keep on working all the time. I want to keep so busy that I don't have time to think about anybody or anything.
Oh, yes, that can be very important. Work can be a saving grace. Sometimes if you work hard enough, you can get through many things.
I hope so.
Well, it worked for me. Your grandfather came back that time. He had another family. I just thought I couldn't bear it. And I went over to Cedars, and I just doubled my working time. I worked every spare minute. And it helped me. I got through it.
Grandma, I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Well, darling, sometimes I think we have to face up to certain things to test our mettle. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You know, I'm very sorry that you're having such a hard time.
You know, Grandma, the most difficult thing is trying to do the right thing.
Oh, yes, I know that.
I never thought that I could feel this way about anybody. The way I feel about Alan. And to have to just give him up. And now with his marriage breaking up, I don't know, I just feel so awful. I hope that maybe if I just stay away, they might get a chance to patch things up again.
But if they don't?
It's not going to matter much. I mean, not the way Dad feels about Alan. Not that I believe him. But there's been so much water passing under the bridge with them that no matter what happened, it just wouldn't work out. It couldn't, don't you see?
Yes. Yes, I see very well.
Grandma, I can't talk to anybody but you about this.
Hope, if you'd rather, When I see your father, I won't mention this conversation to him.
Thanks, I prefer that.
I just want you to know that this grandmother can listen and stay quiet.
Thank you.
Sarah, would you mind if I sat down and joined you for a second?
No?
Thank you. Sarah, maybe I'm being oversensitive. I mean, after all, I am new on staff. But have I done anything at all to offend you?
No?
Do you disapprove of the way I handled the Irwin case? Is that what the problem is?
Dr. Fairbanks, there's no problem.
Just the way you said that, I know that there is a problem.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
If you're sure that there isn't any medical reason for your disapproval, then there's only one other thing I think that it could be.
Oh?
I've talked to Rita, and I've put a few things together in my own mind, and I realize that you may have jumped to some erroneous conclusion.
About what?
About what happened down in St. Lucia, perhaps.
Look, I really don't want to discuss that with you.
Sarah, you've got to. Look, Rita and I are, well, we've known each other for a long time. We went to school together.
I know that. Rita told me.
I would never do anything to hurt her. Sure, I'm fond of her, but I am not an important part of her life now.
Look, I mean, whether you are or not, it's just not my position to make a judgment.
Seems to me, Doctor, that you already have made a judgment.
Greg? Oh, sorry.
Oh, hi,
Excuse
Evie.
me. Hi, Sarah. My car won't start. I'm glad I found you.
Well, where is it? Down in the lot?
Yeah, I called the mechanic and he said he won't be able to come and fix it till tomorrow, though. So, well, I could take the bus, but I have all these pottery things. Would you take me home?
Hey, listen. Would I turn down the chance to help a damsel in distress?
Excuse me.
Before.
I'll see you later.
Oh, goodbye.
I am starved. You going out, Kitty?
Yes, I thought I'd leave you two alone.
Oh, good. Means there'll be enough dinner for me.
You can see I'm leaving in the nick of time. Talk to you later. Have fun, Hill.
Floyd, sit down, make yourself comfortable.
Okay. I'm not too early, am I?
Oh, no, it should be ready soon.
Wow. Things smell great around here.
Good.
I don't suppose you've learned how to make tacos, huh?
No, that's not what we're having.
You know, tacos are really easy. Even I can make tacos.
Well, I thought that I would make an hors d'oeuvre that was very special. Ta-da!
What are those?
Stuffed mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, try one. They're terrific.
Mushrooms? Mushrooms are a fungus, you know that? You know what a fungus is? It's like athlete's foot is a fungus.
Oh, Floyd, you're gonna make me sick.
Well, just because I don't like mushrooms doesn't mean that I won't like everything else for dinner. What else do you have?
Well, I thought we'd have some eggplant parmesan and some zucchini alfredo.
Those are vegetables, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a vegetarian delight. And for dessert, we're going to have an avocado, and I'm going to stuff...
Well, you can't do that. For dessert? Yeah. That's a sacrilege. I mean, that's un-American, Hillary, really.
Tell me something. People really buy these things?
You'd be surprised how many people like handmade things.
So, how would you gotten this stuff all home if I hadn't given you a lift, huh?
Oh, I dread to think of it. Greg.
What, did you get the wrong key?
No, I know this is going to sound really rude, but, I can't ask you in.
Oh.
Well, you see, my roommate Lainey, she's just go back to college and everything, and
Well, see, she has a lot of studying to do.
Say
She
no
has a
more.
quiz tomorrow. Well, it's just that, I thought you could tiptoe around.
Evie! Listen, I understand, okay?
I wish I could go back to college again.
Well, I know that Rita went to nursing school, and I thought that you went to college.
Well, I did, but only for a few months. I wanted to be a teacher.
What happened?
Well, I met Dan, and then I had this fall, and I went blind. Anyway, I guess I'm just illiterate.
Right. Everybody should be so illiterate. Listen, Evie, how about you coming out to dinner with me tomorrow night? Just for old time's sake.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. You're not doing anything. So why not?
Okay. Why not? Just for old time's sake.
Honey, you feeling all right?
Yes, I feel better. Whether I leave tonight or not, you have to have supper.
No, honey, forget about supper. Sweetheart, listen to me. I want our marriage to work. You want it to work.
Ed, it's not that simple.
Yes, it is. If two people love each other.
Ed, there's more to it than you know. You think if we talk about it, it'll just go away. Well, it won't.
Rita, if I've blamed you for anything in the past, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm telling you, Ed, it's not that simple.
Yes, it is. What? Why can't we just start all over again? You don't have to go away.
Yes, I do.
Why?
There are things you don't know about. I need to think about what they mean.
Honey, you're talking around something. Now, in the past, when you kept things from me, it was because you were afraid to tell me something. That's what's happening now, isn't it?
I don't know.
You've implied that there's something wrong with our sex life. If that's true, I think I have a right to know about it. Honey, you've discussed it with Sarah. Why can't you discuss it with me?
I can't.
Honey, look, I've always thought that everything was just fine. I really don't see why you had to go to Sarah in the first place.
Ed, everything isn't just fine. Maybe it was for you, but it wasn't for me.
You mean you haven't...
No.
But I always thought that,
I know what you thought. That's what I wanted you to think. Ed, I've been pretending.
Pretending?
Because I didn't want to hurt you.
I wish I'd known.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's just something in me that froze up every time you came near me. And I wanted it to be right. I love you, but every time we were together, it just all went away.
Why didn't you tell me?
You'd have questioned yourself, and it's not your fault. It's nothing you did or didn't do. It's just me.
This is why you went to Sarah?
Yes.
Has she been able to help you?
No. She told me to talk to you about it, but I couldn't.
I see. Oh, honey. Now you're being honest with me. Oh, sweetheart, come on, sit down with me, please. All right. Rita, I think we can handle this. I'm sure it's not permanent.
Sarah couldn't help me.
Well, maybe you didn't give her a chance. It sounds to me as if you didn't take the advice that she gave you.
I just kept thinking that it would work out. You know, if we could just get away together without Christina or anybody else, that maybe we could get it back to the way it used to be.
Oh, honey, this is why you wanted to go to St. Lucia.
Yes.
You mean even there?
I was pretending.
I had no idea.
Remember that night you found me out by the beach after we made love? I just was standing out there and listening to the ocean, and I never felt so alone in my whole life.
Damn it, Rita, why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't.
How long has it been like this?
Months.
Oh, God, honey.
Ed, for so long now, I felt like I haven't had you. I didn't have you. You had Christina and Holly for you and against me, and that's why.
That's why what?
Nothing.
Honey, please, tell me what you were going to say. Hmm?
I'm not blaming you, Ed. Everything I did was of my own choosing. I just want you to understand why I have to leave.
What are you talking about?
I had an affair with another man.
This has been The Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, Stephen Burrows for Cop Ferrat and Barney's.